Hi there, air signs, Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. I'm delighted to bring you this love reading for mid-November to mid-December. I go by the name The Celtic Storyteller, and I'm an intuitive tarot card reading and a creative soul. In my readings, I aim to bring you the story in the cards that is trying to find you. So I just want to thank any of you who have already subscribed to my channel and follow my videos. And if you're new and you like my style of reading, I'd love you to join me by clicking the subscribe button. Now, for this reading, I'm going to use these Whispers of Love tarot deck to get the theme of your love reading, and then I'll draw around 5 cards from the Rider-Waite tarot deck to see what's in store for you in your love life. I'll focus on somebody that you're thinking about and that you like. And then I'm going to use the Austen tarot deck to get deeper insight into your situation, and maybe we'll pull a few other cards as well as we go along. Now, theme for you. Yeah, no, I think it's this one over here. Yeah. Oh, choose love. Isn't that beautiful? You always have, I suppose that means a choice. You always have a choice. Make yours with love. Wow. Okay, sorry, just having a good old stare at that card. See, there's lots of people in the card, isn't it? You know, so maybe this isn't talking about love for one particular person. This breaks down to 3, just in case that has meaning for you this month. Now, okay, air signs, I'll just put that over there. I am going to pull your tarot now. As you probably know if you've seen me before, I like to be careful about the shuffle and draw. So if it takes too long, I just speed it up then when I'm editing the video. So you don't have to hang around and wait for me to, you know, draw all the cards. Okay? And I think that one there. Okay, what I've been doing now in the other readings is just turning over all the cards in one go. You might notice that I don't normally do that. I normally kind of speak about the cards as I go along, but let's just address this one first, okay? So you have choose love here, and you have the 2 of Swords here, which is, this is, you know, 2 views or 2 feelings, maybe 2 people who are in opposition with each other, and you're trying to bring harmony, or you're struggling with some decision, and you're unable to choose what action to take, what to do. You can't work this out in your mind, and you're protecting yourself by not making this decision. So let's see what else comes up in your cards. So you have the 7 of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Devil, the Ace of Cups, okay, the 7 of Diamonds, 2 of Clubs, and the 6 of Spades, okay. Okay, air signs, this is very interesting. I wonder, you have your choice here, okay, and below it you have the 2 of Clubs, and here we have depicted, this is the famous couple, Mr. Darcy and Elizabeth Bennet. So, you know, and you have choose love here, so I wonder, is your choice a choice about love? In that, you know, if this is a love reading for the person that you're interested in. Is there somebody else also in the mix in your life? Maybe it's somebody that you're with currently, and maybe the person that you're with currently, you know, you're not getting on great with. Maybe there's a bit of conflict with them, or maybe they know that there's somebody else charging in and offering romance to you, because this is you know, especially in the original Rider-Waite deck, this was the Knight in Shining Armour. So somebody, you know, like that's a very Mr. Darcy type of thing, isn't it? Your Knight in Shining Armour. So, you know, you could be with somebody at the moment, and somebody else is showing interest in you, which you probably have interest in them. You probably have interest in them as well. And your current person feels this competition. They know that something is up. You know, and you yourself might be thinking, okay, well, I've put all this effort into this relationship that I'm in at the moment. You don't just want to drop it to go off with somebody else. That you may feel you have passion for, but you may feel this passion might just be infatuation. You're not sure if it's true love. And that's something that you need to think very carefully about, you know, to move, if you want to move away from one thing into another. This is the Six of Swords, you know, so this is a moving from rocky waters into calmer waters. But it can just mean just, you know, taking that time to actually think about, you know, some trouble and strife literally in your life, and how to move yourself into calmer waters, into calmer, and in this instance I think into a better relationship. And your overall theme is choose love, so that should be your guide, you know, that you end up choosing love. You know, it does seem to be coming across in two sides here of this decision, doesn't it? Like, you know, is this your old person, is this your new person? Meaning that maybe, you know, if this isn't a new love coming charging in, maybe your old person is a bit combative. Maybe you just have that, maybe just a bit, he can maybe be a bit direct in the way he approaches you romantically. Maybe you have your arguments and your disagreements, but there's somebody else that you think you're kind of obsessively thinking about nearly now. You just have a strong passion and a love for them at the moment. And the beginnings of love can often start in, you know, thinking about somebody all the time. You know, and this is making you think about whether you want to move away from where you currently are romantically, you know, to a calmer relationship. But you are considering the effort. This is the Seven of Pentacles, so you are considering the effort that you put into your previous relationship before. But this new relationship does seem to be like the real romantic relationship, you know, Mr. Darcy and Elizabeth Bennet from Pride and Prejudice. You know, this seems to be one that is full of love and has an opportunity to give you a lot of love and passion in your life. Wow, so it looks like could have some serious choices this time of year. I'm going to pull messages from your angels card. Oops. Oh my god, this one just fell out. Okay, abundance, but I'm going to pull another one as well. You know, and this is like abundance of love. Choose love. Ace of Cups, you know, overflowing with love, abundance of love. You know, so maybe if you're looking for a hint as to where to go with your decision, maybe base it on love. And you know best then after that. Okay, so I was going to say, sorry when that fell out, that I'm just using the messages from the Angel Answers tarot deck. I'm not using the yes, no's and the timing. Okay, because I'm just looking for a message today. Be assertive. Oh, a fire sign's got this, so maybe if you're dealing with a fire sign, that'll be interesting. So yeah, I suppose in your decision making at some point you need to take off the blindfold and not worry so much about protecting yourself, but be assertive to find out what it is you truly want. Okay, now I'm going to pull another 3 cards from the Druid deck. These are just for you. Could be about the situation or could be just some more information and guidance for you this month. And this one here. Alright, oh, Queen of Swords. Fight fire with fire, that's just come into my head. You know, so when you're dealing with this person, you just like, the Queen trumps the Knight any day. Just a 7 of Swords, lots of air energy for you air signs. And the 4 of Wands, ooh, which is over this relationship here. And the 4 of Wands is sometimes considered the twin flame card. So this could be a deep soulful relationship, and it looks like there's security in this relationship. But I think there's more security when you follow your heart and go for a loving relationship. You know, the 7 of Swords is, so this, okay, there's a decision to be made, and it is okay to use your head with this decision. So the 7 of Swords in this deck, this is, I don't know if you know the Rider-Waite Smith, the 7 of Swords is that guy who's kind of running away and is often seen as somebody doing something deceitful or stealing. Actually, I much prefer the interpretation on the 7 of Swords in the Druid deck. This is somebody who's using their knowledge and their mental ability to find an answer, a clever answer to a difficult question. They're finding a new way of doing things and a new way of approaching things. So, you know, whatever old patterns you use for decision making, you know, and it wasn't working for you and you're thinking, I can't make a decision, you know, it's okay to trust yourself. You know, you're strong and you know what it is that you want, and trust yourself to make the right decision, but it might need a little bit of thought. And sometimes it doesn't hurt to actually write things down. You know, like this guy here, when you write down your thoughts and you write down what it is you think you want, seeing it on paper, seeing the words on paper, sometimes helps you to either agree or disagree with what it was you thought, you know. You might see it on paper and think, oh no, that's not the full story now, there's more to it, I feel something else, and maybe you can't make words out of it, but it does help to clarify maybe some of the misconceptions you were even telling yourself and that were stopping you making decision. And, you know, I think your decision, I think you want this, you know, the security, this is hearth and home, an abundance of love. You know, the Queen of Swords is very assertive, and there will be abundance waiting for you when you move towards what it is that you want. Wow, that's a really great reading. It's intense, you know. I mean, there's a lot going on. Oh. Okay, air signs, that is all I have for you now today for your reading, and I hope the story the cards have shown you today helps you or gives you some comfort around your love life this month. My intention for the reading was to find the story in the cards that's trying to find you. It was a general reading, so do take into account what's happening in your physical world as well, and be honest with yourself when interpreting this story and the meanings that have appeared today. I want you to know that I'm sending you this reading with heart, but do follow your own heart when making choices. If you enjoyed this reading, I'd love you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can always follow me on Instagram if you like, where I post free general readings as well. I'm wishing you and your loved ones peace and good health, so slán go fóill, which is bye for now in Irish, and I'm wishing you all the best.